Hey everyone, the following video will help you design and build the TriPlatform for the playground assembly in design and modeling for GTT. The TriPlatform is relatively simple. Remember that we always draw things from the front view, so when looking at the instructions for the platform, you can see that it is 44 inches long and 3 inches tall. So we'll start with sketching out a rectangle. So when I'm in Autodesk Inventor, I will do New Sketch on my XY plane, and I'm going to click the Rectangle tool. I'm going to choose the 2-point center rectangle and start right in the middle. I'm going to drag that out, and I'm going to dimension it to 3 inches tall, zoom out a little bit, and 44 inches long. And there we go. I'm done with that sketch, so I'm going to click Finish Sketch. We now need to extrude it. And if you look at the instructions, it says the extrusion right here goes back to a depth of 46 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and punch 46 in right here, and I'm going to end up with this huge rectangle. Now ours is going to be triangular in shape, as you can see from the picture. So I'm going to draw a diagonal line going all the way across from the left-hand side to the bottom of that rectangle. So I'm going to start a new sketch on the top, and I'm going to draw a line. Now when I draw this line, I need to make sure that it turns black and doesn't remain white. So I'm going to go to the left hand side, and there it just turned black. I'm going to click once. I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. You can tell it's white right now, so I'm going to move a little bit more, and there it's black. And I'm going to click one more time. We now need to dimension this line and tell it where it belongs. So back to the instructions, you can see in the upper left corner here that it is 6 inches from the top left corner to the point in which the line meets the left-hand side of the box. So I'm going to go ahead and do that one first. Dimension that point where they intersect to the top left-hand corner is 6 inches. Now let's look at the bottom right. You can see in the schematic here that it is 7.75 inches away from that corner. So I'm going to go back to that. Autodesk Inventor. Dimension. The point at which they intersect to the right hand side needs to be 7.75 and hit enter. Awesome. I'm done with that. I can finish the sketch, and now I need to extrude it and cut it off totally. So click Extrude, and Cut is the middle option, and instead of distance I want to make sure that it says all. So I'm going to cut all of it off. Click OK, and there is our TriPlatform. Now it needs one more feature, and if you haven't noticed, it has 3 holes in it. So I'm going to place 3 points on the top of my TriPlatform, and I'm going to dimension those 3 points. Each of the points is 4 inches away from the bottom and 4 inches away from the side. This one will be 4 inches away from each side, and the one over here on the left-hand side of the screen will also be 4 inches away from each corner. New sketch. On the top, I'm going to place my 3 points, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to dimension all 3 points. 4 inches there. Four inches for that one. The bottom right one here, 4 inches from each side as well. Great. I got my 3 points. They're dimensioned properly. Now I can finish the sketch. If you haven't figured it out already, you just need to click Hole here. Let's check out the size of the holes before we do it. 3 holes, 4 inches around, all the way through. Through all. Change the dimension to 4 inches. Click OK, and there is your TriPlatform. Make sure you go over and you save it as TriPlatform, and you're ready to move on to your next part.